Hello, everybody. Today I have a Walmart haul. It's about $140, and that includes the tip and any tax. A lot of this, I'd say probably half of this haul, is just stock up type items. Since we are expecting the prices to go up, I've been trying to stock up when I am able to, just to hopefully save some money in the future if that does happen. And it can never hurt to be stocked up on things you use often. So here is my Walmart haul for this week. I'm going to start over here in the back. I do have a can cabinet that I use for a pantry for only canned goods, and a lot of my stuff was pretty low. So I'm stocking up on a lot of canned items. Back here I have 3 cans of sweet peas, 2 cans of black beans, 2 cans of chickpeas. Sadie likes to, I've never made hummus with canned chickpeas. If you have a good recipe or if you've tried it before, definitely let me know. I'd be interested in that. I like hummus. Sadie doesn't like hummus, but she will eat roasted chickpeas. So I'm going to stock up on those as well. So the peas, black beans, chickpeas, 2 cans of the French style green beans, 1 can of tomato paste. I did have 1 or 2, so I just grabbed 1 for now. And I remember a few years ago, they were like 34 cents each, and I think they're like 86 cents each now. That's pretty crazy difference. Sorry, my hands are a little bit shaky on the last video and this one. The phone that I had to use because my other phone broke is smaller. So I'm kind of getting used to where to hold it. I noticed on my last video I kept covering the microphone. I'm sorry about that. I'm just not used to this phone yet. It was the phone I used prior to the last one. But, oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. My cat was attacking stuff. Yep, so it's the same phone I used before. It's just been years, so it's going to take some getting used to. It's just a different phone. All right, so 1 of the tomato paste. I definitely want to get more, but since I had, I think, 1 or 2 in there, I just got the 1 for now. A can of the white chicken breast. That's something else I want to stock up on. And also a can of the pineapple chunks. There's not many canned fruits that the girls like, but pineapple is one that they like and I like. So we're going to do that as well. And applesauce when I get a chance. All right, and then 2 of the dark red kidney beans, 2 of the light red kidney beans, and 3 of the sliced carrots. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. This carrot's in the way. And then I have 2 of the Hunt's with basil, garlic, and oregano, and 2 of the Hunt's roasted garlic, and 2 of just the Walmart brand plain tomato sauce. Just the smaller cans. I use these sometimes if we're making pizza. I'll use that for the sauce, or I'll throw some in when I'm making chili, or if I have a jar of sauce and it's not enough, I can add in just an extra to stretch it a little bit further. But it's nice to have when you need it. And then for the next can item, I'm going to go through all the canned items first since I'm almost done. I did get a bigger can of the crushed tomatoes with the roasted garlic and herb. So that would be good. And then I got 3 of the cream style sweet corn. And then over here, I just got 1 of the petite diced tomatoes, the plain ones, and then 1 of the Italian style that has the basil, garlic, and oregano. Okay, so I think that's all the canned items. I'm gonna go back over here. I have been I think I've mentioned before, I have rheumatoid arthritis. And I don't know if it's because I'm stressed about losing my job or everything that's happening in the world or just stuff that's happening in my family. I have just been really stressed and my RA has been acting up. I've been having flares, and I've just been way more tired than usual. So I have been getting things that are convenience items. It is a little bit more than I would normally spend. I don't normally buy a lot of TV dinners and things like that. I'll buy one now and then. But I just thought it would be nice to have some on hand because I'm trying to keep an eye on my protein. I've noticed when I was trying to figure out how much protein I needed to help with weight loss, I noticed that I am not even getting half as much protein as I need. So I'm trying to get some quick, easy items that won't take a lot of energy, but will give me some protein if I need it. So just did one of the Stouffer's roasted turkey with potatoes and stuffing, and then the meatloaf with the potatoes. And then this is one of my favorites. I haven't had it in a while, so I got that. It's really good, the turkey and sweet potatoes, green beans, and the little cranberries in there. It's pretty good. It's a little bit sweet, but I do like it if I was in the mood for something like that. So I got those just to keep on hand for days when I don't have leftovers, basically, and I need something quick and easy. And then up here, I don't know about you, but I am terrified of opening cans of biscuits. There's 20 in here that'll last quite a while. We don't use biscuits often, and we don't use many when we do. I am just terrified of opening the cans. When I was a kid, I was helping my mother make dinner, and she had handed me a can of biscuits and asked me to open them. And when I opened them, they exploded in my hands and covered the kitchen. There was biscuit hanging from the appliances, the walls, the ceiling. Oops, sorry about that. I had to pause for a second. Yep, so anyway, it exploded while it was in my hands. So it was all over me, all over the kitchen. And ever since then, I've been terrified of like that loud popping bang if I'm the one who's holding it. So I know it sounds silly. Grown women, haven't outgrown that yet. But you know what? They sell them frozen now, so I don't have to worry about it. So that works for me. Got the Southern style ones. And then I've never tried these, but I thought that would be nice for the air fryer. I do love asparagus, so I thought that would be something fun to try as a side. A package of the super sweet corn, the steamable ones. I don't really like canned corn. I don't mind this. I recently just tried the whole Jiffy cornbread casserole thing with the cream style corn, and I like that better than the corn muffins or cornbread. So I've been getting that to make. So that's why I have 3 of those, and then also 3 of the Jiffy cornbread back there. So I have that stocked up in case I need to, well, not need to, but want to, make that again. But as far as the corn that we just eat on the side, I usually only use this once in a great while for a side, but mainly I use it to put in things, so in other recipes, so sparingly. And I've never seen this. I've been trying some of the newer Better Goods items. We did not like the Better Goods Greek yogurt, honey vanilla. We didn't like that. Well, I didn't try it because I have just a couple particular yogurts I like, but Sadie said she didn't like it, that it tasted like cheese. So I gave that to a family member. And then I tried the Better Goods margarita pizza, and I didn't really like that. It had a like a soggy kind of consistency to it, so that wasn't my favorite pizza, but it wasn't bad, but I probably wouldn't buy it again. But I thought that I would try these because, you know, you can never go wrong with potatoes, peppers, and onions, I'm hoping. So hopefully that's good. That would be a nice side as well. And then over here, I had just gotten, I have never in my life that I can remember tried cottage cheese. I know that it can be good for you. It can be a good source of protein. Let's see what it says on the back here. Yeah, 17 grams for 1 container. I don't know if I'd eat a whole container, but I had no idea what kind of cottage cheese to buy as far as the curds or the whether it's full milk or 2%. So I just went with these 2 smaller ones. I figured if I try one and I don't like it, I can give the other one to my grandson. I know he likes cottage cheese with fruit. But I had seen, I think it was Kristen Casper. She had done, or had said that she has ground beef, so organic ground beef. And she fries that up and puts a little bit of cottage cheese on top, and then a little bit of the Mike's Hot Honey. and I just thought that sounded good. I've been thinking about it since then. So I'm going to give it a try. It's like a high protein snack that I can try. It's worth giving it a shot. I'm trying to get in protein here and there where I can, more so than usual. All right, and over here, I know I still have coffee, but I got another one. I did hear that there's going to be that issue with the prices going up with particular items, including coffee and cocoa. Last week, I did get just some of the baking cocoa, and this week I got one of these. I bought one of these probably, I don't know, 7-8 months ago, maybe more, and we still have a little bit left. I've given some to my daughter as well, like in a baggie to take home when she didn't have any cocoa. So it does last us a while. I'd say we only go through not even 2 per year. So I thought it would be good to just get another one of these to keep on hand. Although I don't remember paying that much for it. It was over $8. But the little boxes of cocoa where you get, I think, 6 packets or 8 packets, those were $3. So I still think this is a better deal. I think it's 39 servings. So... And then here is the Mike's Hot Honey. I have only ever had this on pizza. Pepperoni pizza from a certain restaurant nearby here. They will put Mike's Hot Honey on there. And it was very good. I'm going to try it, like I said, with the cottage cheese and ground beef. If you have any good recipes to use that with, let me know. Because, you know, I don't want it to go to waste. It's a pretty big bottle, so hopefully I like it. And then I got... Susan really likes these shells and cheese. I like them as well. They're only $1 something a box, so I got 3. And then back here, I want to have butter chicken sometime soon, so I had got the simmer sauce for butter chicken. Safeway used to have a cheaper brand, but I haven't been able to find it in months, so I don't know. They're just not carrying it, or I just have to find it in a different store, maybe. And then just another 2-pound box of elbows. I have a container that I use. A big glass jar where I store my pastas, or jars that I store my pastas in, and one of them is about more than half empty, so I needed to fill that up. 3 boxes of the chicken stuffing. I love stuffing. I don't know about you, but I thought that would be good to keep on hand. It fills bellies, it's cheap, and it tastes good. Also here, I have never tried this before. Let me know if you have. But I love orange chicken, I like broccoli, and so does Susan. Sadie might eat some of the chicken, but I'm not sure if she'd eat the broccoli with the orange sauce on there. So she could have something different on the side, but I thought that would be fun to try for an easy dinner one night. And then over here, this air fried chicken coating mix had like a Walmart coupon on there, so it ended up only being a little over $1. So I haven't tried that one, but I thought that was neat, air fry. And then this one just sounded good, and this one was only, I think, not even $2. So just like I said, stocking up on items that can just take a little bit of the pressure off when prices go up, if that happens. Some Uncrustables, Sadie's preference for lunch. When she takes her lunch to school, that is. She either will usually have this with applesauce, you know, a cheese stick, a granola bar, and sometimes she'll just have like roasted chickpeas, bell peppers, applesauce, cheese stick. It kind of goes through pretty much the same things over and over. And then 2 pounds of the grass-fed ground beef. I am not a fan of the meat at Walmart. Like for example, when I got the stew meat for the beef stew, half of it was fat and gross. But when I get it at regular grocery stores, that's not the case. So I do take the chance now and then and try it out. I don't mind this. I do notice a little bit of a difference, but I prefer the organic beef. It does taste different to me. I will eat the regular ground beef, but not from Walmart. Just depends on the sales. If it's only $1 difference, I usually will just get the organic. And for us, we only use half a pound at a time. So that's 4 meals, for 4 meals with ground beef for us, for $12, or a little over $12. That's not too bad. All right, we did the Uncrustables, and then over here I have a bunch of these. I'm just stocking up. One of the chicken gravy, because I haven't tried them yet. I don't know if I like the Walmart brand. Same thing with the country gravy. Never tried the Walmart brand, and I'm not sure if I like it. If we do, I can stock up. And then back here, I just did 2 of the reduced sodium brown gravy and 2 of the regular. And we do use those pretty often, so I know I like those. And I think that is everything. Let me back up here. Yep, I think that is everything. So sorry for the shaky hand. Like I said, I'm getting used to this phone. It's smaller, so it's a little harder for me to hold. I don't have a tripod. I'm going to try to find one maybe and put it on my Amazon wish list. There's a few things I do need that I just don't have the money for. And I don't expect anybody at all to get anything. I actually had a family member who'd asked me about it and said that they were going to watch the video and look at my Amazon wish list. And I said, well, you know, I could send you the list without watching the video. I haven't told any of my family or friends, aside from my children and my grandchildren. They know about the YouTube. But anybody else I haven't told yet because like I said, I don't feel comfortable yet. It's all new to me. And I feel like if I knew a lot of people that know me were watching it, that maybe it would give me hesitation to post, and I didn't want that to happen. I want to be comfortable first before that happens, if that makes sense. So, yep, I'm getting used to this. Once I have a tripod, it won't be so shaky. I won't be able to get a new phone for a bit, but aside from me having a hard time holding it, this phone works just fine, I think. So, all right, $140 from Walmart. Delivery fee was free because I'm a Walmart Plus member. And the 100, I think it was 141 and change. And that included the tip and tax. So not bad for everything that I got. Not bad. And I just want to say thank you so much to all of the new people who have subscribed and commented. And if you are watching this video and you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It said that I think it's close to 80-something% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. And that would help me and my grandbabies out so much if you could like, comment, and subscribe on these videos. It would push us further into that algorithm and push that video out there more for people who might enjoy it. I do have a Amazon wish list linked below, as well as the Buy Me a Coffee link if you'd like to buy me a coffee or the girls a Happy Meal. Nothing is expected. I'd be happy with just a little food emoji. And I've always said that before, and no one's posted any yet. So I would love to see what your favorite food emoji is down below. It's always so interesting because some people's phones show stuff that we don't always see, especially in other countries. So I'd love to see your favorite food emoji if you can do that. All right, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, bye-bye.